Hi, it's Steve with Desert Dwellers, and Santa Claus was good to me this year. And by Santa Claus, I mean that special someone, my wife, who's put up with me for over 3 decades now. And brought me this Savage Model 10 BA Stealth in 308. Played around with it a little bit yesterday, and I'm going to do a little video on it here soon. Where I'm going to do this little video. I'm still waiting for a scope. I did order it yesterday. It's going to be a week or two before it gets in. But to start, this is Savage, and it has the AccuTrigger, and we're going to go into that too. 10 round box magazine, detachable. It's a plastic magazine. I'm not sure what replacements cost. I am going to get some more eventually. The stock is all aluminum, and it's all solid all the way up through here. Free floating barrel. The Picatinny barrel is kind of built in. It comes with it screws onto the top here, and then adjustable but stock here at the end with an adjustable cheek piece. So I'm not really think I'm going to be using that because, as I said before, I'm so tall. It tends to, it's hard enough to get my head down there, and anything coming up is going to cause more problems. Okay, real quick, I'm just going to run through the AccuTrigger thing. So we're going to take the bolt out, and to do this, as you can see, it's empty. Press the trigger, there's a latch here, push this down, and the bolt will slip on out. Okay, now there's a couple of screws, one here, and one through this hole here, and you can get the angled part of your Allen in there, and yeah, I'm going the right direction. It's a little, I wouldn't say hard, but and then once you get to a certain point, just move the magazine catch forward, and she slips out right through that hole, and then do the forward bolt, and that's how you take the stock off. Fairly simple. Now, with the Savages, they come with this, with the AccuTrigger. They come with this little adjustment tool, and I have one for my Mark II. I did this years ago on that because, as you know, I like the lightest trigger possible. So down here at the end, there's a small little hole in a spring. You can kind of see the spring here, and this is all in the manual, of course. And you would just kind of insert this in until it catches on that little springy something down there that it catches onto. There we go. And counterclockwise to make it lighter, clockwise to make it tighter. I've already adjusted this all the way down yesterday, so I don't need to adjust it anymore today. And that's pretty much how you adjust it. That's how simple it is. Now take the bolt out, and now we're going to reassemble. Slip it back in until it falls into place. One bolt in, turn it a few threads. I don't get it too tight yet. The second bolt, slip through the hole here, let it fall into its hole, its place. Now, I go all the way. I can't turn it no more there on that. Then I'll snug this side up too, right there. Then I put the smaller angled in so I have more leverage. Make sure I get in the hole and snug it nice and tight. I don't know if there needs to be a certain foot-pound or whatever. Don't blow the threads out, but it may be pretty hard with these. Okay, to reinstall the bolt itself, set that back here. Again, you're going to depress the trigger, pull down this latch, and then insert the bolt into it. Now it's basically ready to go. There is a safety here, and you see the red, so it's in firing position. Pulls back, pulls forward. There is something in the instructions about a halfway safety, but I hardly actually ever use a safety because it's a bench rifle. If I want to put it on safe, I'm going to pop the bolt back and open it up so I know nothing can go wrong, but that's just me. I stopped deer hunting years ago, and I doubt if I'll ever go deer hunting again. So it's strictly bench. But now, back to the trigger. Let me grab my somewhat handy trigger scale. See here. Okay, now it is armed. And we are going to, I don't know what you're going to be able to see this. About 1.5 pounds. Do that again. About 1.25 pounds. So it's breaking real good. And it's a real nice crisp trigger. Sit back. That one was about 1.5. Okay. Stock up. Now, Savage also has this. It's not really a trigger block safety, but it's a Sear block. You see that the silver part flexes out. And what this is, I took it apart yesterday and kind of looked at it, is if your trigger gets pulled, because it's such a light trigger, and that's not being depressed, it will snap forward. See? However, because that wasn't depressed, the Sear only comes back to a certain point. Until this is pulled back completely out of the way with the trigger, the Sear cannot move far enough forward to release the striker, the firing pin. So that's how that apparently works. I don't know if I would ever really trust that. Again, if I want it safe, I'm going to open it up, make it safe. Alright, this gun also comes with the threaded barrel already. Comes with a little thread protection cap. Someday I'm hoping to get a 308 suppressor for this guy. But you know, they're saying the wait times right now for the tax stamp is something like 10 months. And that's even once they get the paperwork going. Overall, it could probably take upwards to a year at this point. So, yeah, that's going to be a while. I might try another little device. I'm going to order it here soon. I got one over here. This is for 223, so it's not the right caliber, obviously, or threading. These are from Alumilite. I do have one on my 300 Blackout. Now this one actually does a barrel shrouding, so the 223 barrel can actually go in here about 3 inches, and then the front is ported out in 6 different angles. It's supposed to kind of cut down not so much the noise but the recoil, because I guess it forces the blast more forward and keeps the blast from coming out to the sides. Haven't really given that test. I was going to test it with this one, but I had an issue with my rifle, and right now I can't test it with this. So if I get one for this, we'll do a test on that compared to the standard target barrel end piece to one of these that will go over or probably just stick out. So anyway, in the next few weeks, I'm hoping to get this thing out. Like I said, there's no sights on it, as you can see, and I don't really feel like wasting ammo when I can't really see what the hell I'm going to be shooting at. So I'm going to wait till the scope comes in. Hopefully it comes in soon. It does have a bipod pin on the front, and I borrowed this bipod off my Mossberg MVP. So we're going to be going to be slowly getting our setup for shooting in a couple weeks, and we're going to have a lot of fun with it, I think. All right, thanks a lot. Any questions or comments, leave in the comment section. Thanks for watching, and I'll get back to you. Have a good day and Merry Christmas.